turned around, bam! Knocked right on the ground. The next thing I know, I got 8 to 10 kids beating on me. I walked home that day with my white shirt completely covered in blood, feeling like stupid old Josh. Shouldn't have tried to play baseball with those kids. I remember when I realized I was bullied, and it was very devastating. I had this kid that lived down the street from me, his name was Jeff. My cousin and I tricked him into coming into the house, and he didn't know my cousin was there. When he got in, we wouldn't let him leave. We said, we wouldn't let him leave. He tried to leave, we'd start beating him up. Hold him down on the ground. We took his shoes, took his coat, it was the winter time. I hated him. It was a passion, and here's why. Jeff's dad was a really nice guy at that time of my life. I hadn't seen my dad for years. I hated him for it. So just remember when you're dealing with somebody who's mistreating you, they're broken. They have a problem. When I learned that stupid old Josh, when I learned that was a bunch of lies, I felt like the warden called. The warden called, the phone rang, and I got a partner. That's how excited I felt. And that's when I came up with, I'm starting a revolution in my life. I'm going to throw away the trash and the baggage and the negativity, and I'm going to set goals and I'm going to work on reaching them. Why would we let a bully tell us how we should be? How would we let them tell us how we should feel about ourselves? When they can't even figure out how to make themselves happy. They can't even figure out how to figure out their own problems. They can't even figure out how to deal with their own life. When do we realize what we're doing? Is it going to be when you're like me and you get kicked out of a bunch of schools and you spend all your time going to a detention school and you have to ride the special bus? Or maybe even a little bit older. You're at the local pub hanging out with your friends. You start ribbing someone. He rips back. You guys have a little scuffle. You act like you did in first grade. You do what you do in first grade sometimes, you get thrown in jail. Will you wake up then? Will that be the wake-up call that I can't treat people like this? Because it's gonna ruin my life? What are you gonna do to act on what I've told you about today? What are you gonna change? Are you gonna say, I'm done believing I'm a loser? I'm done treating people like dirt. I'm done being a bully. I'm done being bullied. I declare myself free from the tyranny of bullies. A tyrant is a bully. Are you guys with me? You guys want to make those declarations? We feel that way?